way we're going to cook this up tonight is we're just going to do trout in a hot skillet with garlic salt, onion salt, butter. Frequently we hear when we're talking about fish processing, it's something that usually people shy away from, and it seems really, really complicated. It's very, very simple to do. So to clean this fish, all I'm going to do, I'm going to take a small knife, so this is a small 4-inch fillet knife, and I'm going to make an incision right at that anal vent. And from when I cut in, I'm going to cut all the way up, right up to its gills. And this is where you can make the decision if you want to leave the head on or take it off. With these smaller trout, typically I'm going to cut the head off and cook it that way. Keep in mind, if you're cutting it up in the field, you need to leave the head on when you're in the field. But again, all you're going to do, slice in at the anal vent, and very carefully, just right under the skin, bring it all the way up to the gills. And you'll see, I can take it and peel it, and you'll see all the guts in there. Because I'm not keeping the head, the next part's actually really easy. I'm just going to make an incision right behind the pectoral fin and cut the head off right behind the gills. Flip it over a second time if you need to and cut from the other side. See, head is off. I know it looks kind of gross. You got the guts and everything. What I'm going to do now is you can use your thumb or you can use a spoon. I usually just use my thumb, and you'll just take the guts, everything, scoop it right out. But you don't take the skin off for this style. We leave the skin right on. And when I cook it, it's actually going to crisp up quite nicely. And that one's clean. It's ready to go. The only next thing I would need to do with these two before I put them in the pan is I'm going to want to go over to the sink and just rinse them out real quick. Just a quick rinse with cold water, not very long, and then you're ready to put them in the pan. We're just cooking these in a skillet. Trout are really nice because you just can clean them and cook them whole with the skin on. So for those of you that didn't see what I was doing earlier, all I did was I threw about half a stick of butter in this skillet and put it on about medium heat. Medium to high basically is where I want it. And I'm only going to do about 3 minutes per side. And then we get back to where you can see me. So I throw the fish in. It's going to be about 3 to 4 minutes each side. I'm just garlic salt, onion salt it, and that's it. That's all I'm doing. And you'll know it's done with it actually starts to crisp up a little bit, kind of like a potato chip. And it tastes delicious, the skin on it when it gets like that. It gets really, really good. So what we'll do, we'll throw them in. Throw our second one in. And then garlic salt and onion salt is all there is. So just a little onion salt, garlic salt. Now we just give it a few minutes to cook. And it's really as simple as that.